So yesterday, for story of the day, we had just got to a point where Jack and his grandfather had managed to take off in the Spitfire from the Imperial War Museum, and they'd suddenly seen two black dots appearing towards them. And hopefully we'll find out what those black dots are. So at chapter 58, Never Surrender. As the dots grew closer, the boy recognised two Harrier jump jets. These are the modern jet-powered fighter planes, and they whooshed past the Spitfire at incredible speed. Jack was scared. What had these fighter planes been sent up to do? Shoot them down? The pair of Harriers flew so close it felt like a warning of some sort. Behind him, Jack could see two planes turning back around. In seconds, they caught up with them and flew alongside the Spitfire, one plane on either side, so close that the Harrier's wings were nearly touching theirs. The jump jet pilots wore black visors on their helmets so you couldn't see their eyes, and their mouths were covered by masks. They looked more like robots than people. "Jerry's got a brand spanking new plane," said Grandpa. Jack looked to his left, then his right. The pilots on either side were gesturing for them to descend. "Sir, they're telling us to land," shouted the boy. "What did Churchill say, squadron leader?" Jack knew from his history lessons that the World War II Prime Minister Winston Churchill had said a great many memorable things. Right now, he wasn't sure which one his grandfather meant. "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few." "No." "We shall fight on the beaches?" "No." Jack was racking his brain. "I have nothing to offer but blood, toils, tears and sweat." "No, not that one," replied Grandpa, getting increasingly confused. "The great Prime Minister said something about not giving up. I can't recall exactly what he said, but I'm darn well sure that we will never do it." "We shall never surrender?" ventured the boy. "That's the one, and I never will." The boy gulped in fear. Chapter 59, Pure Poetry. The old man pulled back on the control lever, and the Spitfire shot up like a rocket. The two Harrier jump jet pilots were caught off guard for a moment before giving chase. The Spitfire's wooden propeller should have been no match for the modern jet engine, but in Grandpa's hands this ancient plane could outmaneuver the Harrier. Yes, the old girl rattled. She coughed and spluttered at times, but yet, in flight, the Spitfire was pure poetry. What do you think it means by pure poetry? All of a sudden, one of the chasing Harrier jump jets launched a missile that whizzed past the Spitfire and exploded in the sky. Boom! It was clearly only meant as a warning. If they wanted to, Harriers could shoot the Spitfire down in the blink of an eye. Still, a sense of dread crashed over Jack. An unidentified fighter plane flying over central London was a major security risk. The jump jets had already been sent up to bring them down. At that moment, a voice came over the Spitfire's radio. "This is Harrier Red Leader. Spitfire, you are flying in restricted airspace. You must land immediately. Over." "We will never surrender." "Over," replied Grandpa. "We do not wish to harm you, but we have orders to shoot you down if you don't. Over." "Over and out," said the old man, before turning off the radio. And tomorrow we shall find out what happens because Grandpa has ignored the orders. And it'll be chapter 60, Speeding Through Fire.